I forgot. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore the big glowing green egg on top of that toilet. Ignore it. It's nothing there. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's just normal. That's just a normal decor on the, like, on, do you not have one of those on your toilet? Now we're away from all that fucking water. Let's get back to what we were doing. Let's get back to actually getting stuff. So we are going to go inside this because we opened a level, and the level is for some reason back here. Like, the world just throws you back and forth here. Like, it's very weird, this part of the game, where it just sends you. And over here past Gobi's painting, Gobi's beautiful painting that he's not even in. He's modest enough that he didn't put himself in the picture, like the painting of his own valley. Let's go back here, and if we go to Lava Land to spooky, scary Skeleton Land. Like, this is a transition. You can tell we're in a video game world because we went from Witch's Lair to weird Witch's Lair to water to lava to Witch's Lair inside Witch's Lair to then to lava. That's where that goes, and then to spooky. It always winds up back at the spooky, doesn't it? There's the Grunty's sister down there. Fuck her. I can see it's quite hard work to lump around that squawking jerk. Yeah. Now let's go. Mad Monster Mansion. This is a level that I'm quite fond of because, you know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff is always the best. There's no more bottles, though. This is the first level with no moves to learn, which is disappointing. It really goes to show how strong that aspect of the game is learning stuff as you go. Let's just smash windows. The N64... These two guests are rather dumb. Let's make sure they're unwelcome. But, like, the most N64 thing ever is that, what you just seen, is the glass being, the one that's being breakable, is in the big, bright, glowing glass. Like, everything else is boarded up, but if you see one that's not boarded up and is fucking bat, he gets, you fucker. There, he's dead. But if you see one that's not boarded up, you can break it. Look at that, look how obvious it is. N64. That'd be a lot less obvious nowadays. Whoa, I fucking touched the torch. Fucker. But that'd be a lot less obvious nowadays. But boy, would that be annoying. Like, it's annoying. It's funny, but it's N64. It's very much a sign of the times. Let's kill this bat. There we go. Let's go in the cellar. This is where the bodies are kept, usually. Are there any bodies down here? Any bodies? There's some bodies down here. And ignore that open wine casket there. Ignore it. There, I got a jiggy. I got the right one right off the bat. I do hope you were ignoring that wine casket. There's nothing to see here. I'll just open every other one. As I can't remember if there's anything good in them. I also just sandbagged the fact that I killed a ghost with invincibility feathers. Let that sink in. Ghosts are weak to golden feathers, I guess. And wings that are, like, bathed in gold. It's the opposite of a gold digger. It dies because of it instead of actually goes for it. Kazooie's definitely... I could definitely see Kazooie being a gold digger, though. But, no, Kazooie would probably want to be the guy that all the girls go for. Or, in her case, the girl that all the girls go for. Because she's gotten money. That's what I feel Kazooie would like. Just because that means she would be the one with the money. But I can also see her being a gold digger because she would go after the person, get the money, and rob them. Like, she'd be like that girl in that one episode of American Dad that Roger was going to marry when he's his old persona. Be like, Kazooie would be that. I can see that 100%. Kazooie is like Kazooie's definitely like an anti-hero more than a hero. Not even an anti-hero, I guess. I don't know. Like, Kazooie's ambiguous. I forgot. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore the big glowing green egg on top of that toilet. Ignore it. It's nothing there. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's just normal. That's just a normal decor on the, like, on... Do you not have one of those on your toilet? I thought everyone did. Just breaking windows all over this house. We're not leaving anything any stone unturned here. Any, like, window not broken. We're the anarchists in this Gruntilda's lair here. Witches be knowing just how fucking hardcore Banjo be rolling when he's smashing all her windows. She did steal my sister. She did kidnap someone. She did kidnap a miner at that. The miner that... Fuck, I almost got stuck there. The miner that, her pot... Yes, her pot, said was the most attractive person in all the land, so... I think, Grunty, I think you should take that pot to, like, get some talking to. Or maybe, like, plan an intervention or something. But this is called Mad Monster Mansion. I'm on the mansion right now, and it seems pretty small for a whole level to be named after it, don't it? Get this fucking music note. And you see they did the remix, they at least remixed a reused enemy there, with the, as you see with the guy that came out of the painting. They're the ones in Clanker's Cavern that came out of, like, the grates on the wall. Good, asset reuse is fine. Like, asset reuse is necessary. Like, why would you not reuse them? You made them, right? There we go. Look at that. With the advent of, though, as much as it's shitty to talk about, with the advent of AI, maybe asset reuse would be less common practice because AI would be able to take up, like, pick up the slack. That'd be one good use for it, maybe. Grunty's gold, how it shone. She'll be mad now it's gone. Guess I'm mad, my boot I'll put up your useless spooky butt. How? How? He's a ghost. How are you gonna put your foot up that? How, Grunty? You're a witch of many talents, I see. You're a witch of many talents. I just noticed my Vtuber model is slumping over. There we go. So the reason I went all that roundabout way instead of going through this door is, as you've seen, he was kind of there. He wasn't there for no reason. If you touched the floorboards would have creaked and would have woken him up. So what's the point when I know what's going to happen already? I'm trying to remember the order of what I can do things here. Okay, that gate's on the other side. Okay, so not this yet. I'll be back for this. Up here. This level has got some very specific ways of doing certain things. You have to do so, like, you see me go break a gate before coming in here. That saves a hell of a lot of time. A lot of time. A lot of it. Get out of the way, you fuckers. And I'm going in here. This is a weird spot. This place doesn't even make any sense. Like, I get a lot of the other places, like, everything else has been on brand so far, but this one's not. It's like a shed with a weird thing. Greetings, O Solid One. I'm Tumblar the Mighty. Solve the puzzle, and you can take this infernal thing that's stuck under me. Well, I guess he doesn't like it. Whee! There's letters. What do we have to do? I have to surf and spell Banjo-Kazooie. Because, you know, puzzles are hard. Puzzles are hard. And doing the same one twice is just good business. Woo! And this one's got purple ghosts going on, yeah, with a time limit. There's not just one or the other. I would have taken just a purple ghost? Nothing. But a purple ghost and a time limit? Now we're talking real shit. Now we've got real problems, because the supernatural don't fuck around. Though I am kind of supernatural myself. I'm sliding around on a cup. Like, on glass. On glass? That's me, by the way. For us being random people that Grunty didn't know about, she seems to know about us a lot. She uses our name for puzzles. Not much of a puzzle! I'm leaving this gloomy shed. There, woo, 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 and it's gone. That was the weirdest puzzle. That was the weirdest puzzle. And you may say, yeah, cut them some slack. They're running at the end. They're kind of running the end of the game, I think. They're bound to have some crappy puzzles then. Like, I don't know, a puzzle would, like, this level is pretty fine overall, other than that. That one just doesn't make much sense. And there were the last levels, spoiler alert, there's 2 more after this. They are fine, as far as, like, consistency goes. I absolutely hate the next level. I'm dreading that. The day I record that is going to be like I'm gonna have to, like, if I drank, I would have to get like 7 times drunk before playing it, or if I drank, I would have to make sure not to drink before playing it, because it's that kind of level. But, like, I'm going to dread that day. You know, it's totally all one session, so I'm going to dread the next, like, half hour, really, like, But, yeah, I hate the next level, but it's very consistent. I'm not going to, like, say it isn't. Because it is. Me saying it isn't would just be a lie. But consistency is not that level's problem. And again, this is the only thing that's not... Fuck you! Fuck you! The only thing that's not consistent about this level was that. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Spooky, grimy well is fine, because, you know, Sadako fell down one of those. Sadako is probably at the bottom of that one right now. Because, yeah, look, it's a weird well, just up in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure Sadako fell down here. Fuck, I'm falling down there. But yeah, we're not going down there yet. All in due time. All in due time. Let's go to church. Let's get this Mumbo token and then go to church, you know? Let's get some enlightenment. We got all bears and birds can use enlightenment. This church looks like an RPG Maker hut in 3D. There we go! There we go, and we're just on time for church. We were almost late. No! There's ghosts in this here church. You know, the ghosts need to get some enlightenment as well. Fuck! Well, they're being aggressive about it. This was their seat. Fuck you, I'm trying to share the seat. It's big enough for both of us. Fucking assholes. You're just trying to go and pay your respects. And these guys just don't let you hear the end of it. Get down here! Wasting my fucking... He's just gonna be a bitch, isn't he? Oh, now he's coming for me! Wasting my gold feathers. This ghost doesn't want me to be invincible because he thinks he is. This is a pretty sad church. Is this a... So wait a second. The door is my size, pretty much. But these seats, like the benches or whatever, are like 17,000 times my size. Like, these must be like, friggin' like... the giants from Majora's Mask must use this. And let's climb up the organ. You know, that's not what I intended to say today, but I said it. We're climbing up the organ, as long as it's not specific organs, not in camera. Mutton plays his organ with ease, but can you follow him on the keys? Yeah, because Wad, listen to this masterpiece. Are you ready? You remember the choir, the tip-top choir? This tops it. Oh, I can't snap my VTuber model, but I can snap there. That's the thing that like the hipsters and stuff do, right? Or the artsy people. I can't do anything else. Listen to this beautiful melodic like melody that he's playing for us. I can't believe that was gorgeous. Not bad, Bear, but watch me. Copy this tune and amazed I'll be. It's almost like in development, this was like the tip-top thing where you had to do it after he was done, and then they realized that sucked. Like, then the developers realized it sucked, so they let you just do it and like, as he goes, and then they made the puzzle really terrible. As much as I like the theme of this level, it probably is one of the worst, like, challenge-wise, like, what you have to do. But I still like it. I'm not going to criticize it. The worst level in this game is by far the next one, but even the worst level in this game is still a great level in a game. Because this game is a masterpiece, as you see by the moniker Masterpiece Mondays. Now that was more beautiful than what I played. Your music skills are mighty fine, so take this golden piece of mine. That guy is a weirdo, and now he's dead. We killed him. We played music with him, and he's like, I don't need to live anymore. My work here is done, and just disappeared. She escaped this mortal coil before the rest of us. I don't care about that life. Fuck! Ugh. But he escaped this mortal coil before the rest of us were allowed. How rude. Here we go. Another one down. What are we at? 4. We're making good progress. There is not very many left. There's 6, but there's not many when you actually think about it. So let's go up here. You didn't expect to come up here, did ya? Yeah, but this is where the witchy switchy is. And this place is the place that, look at that. Look at it's in the eye. It's in the eye of the witch. This is my most hated place in this level because... So I don't know if real heights bother me too much. I don't think they do. But for some reason, video game heights bother me. And I don't know what it is. Like, mostly from the falling part of it. Like, falling, like, I get the sense of, falling whenever I fall. Like, you know when you're going down an elevator and you jump? I get that feeling from video games falling in them, which is very weird and annoying. And I didn't used to. It just started happening. Like, I don't know when, a while ago, but I didn't always. Well, we're done up here, so the only way down is to fall. Oh, and there goes half my health. Yeah. I could have survived that if I used the Wonder Wing, but you know what? Who gives a fuck? There, no, we're not allowed back in. We've seen this with Leaky. Let's shit in these pots. Okay, this is just rude. That's just not respectful at all. Grunty, you need to get better material than gravestones coming alive to attack me. Well, they're pretty tough considering they're stone and all, but they still go down just like the rest. Well, there's one over here. The gravestone. There, he's dead. Ugh. Fuck. There we go. This gravestone enemy thing is as disrespectful as David Cage game. Those are trips that I'm actually looking forward to getting to at some point. I will do them because I'm not only going to play good games, I'm going to play some bad ones. There we go. Give me that. And David Cage games are something. See, we're just everywhere. We're supposed to be her villains, yet she has us everywhere. She loves us. I've got the crush on Banjo and Kazooie. Who doesn't? Who doesn't have a crush on Banjo and Kazooie? Banjo's roguish charm and Kazooie's silver tongue. Who could not? So, do I have to go in here as Banjo? Yeah, I should because of the ghosts. So there's ghosts in this hedge mage, and they can cheat, as you just seen. They can go right through everything, because they're ghosts. And ghosts are assholes. Everyone should know that by now. If you haven't met one before, ghosts are assholes. Says the person who would love to be a ghost. I didn't notice that was the last one. I'm making faster progress than I thought through this level. Uh-huh. So the weirdest part. So the thing. So we can start talking about the end of this level now, since we're coming up to it. Since you've seen, I've been to every zone now. So now it's just except the Mumbo Hut. If any eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed the Mumbo Hut. But we can start talking about why I broke that vent or that gate before coming in here. So we have to leave as the thing that Mumbo turns us into, and go through that gate. And so if you didn't break it, you would have to come back in or out, break it, come back in, switch again, and then go back out and just to go into it. So it just saves time. And it's weird because this is the only time I can think of. Oh, I never went up. Stop. Never mind. Good thing I turned the camera. But it's the only time I can think of where it's mandatory to actually be a Mumbo transformation to progress. Because what's behind that gate is needed to actually progress, which is very weird. It's good that they're doing stuff like that. It should be mandatory to explore more. If I made a game, I would probably make it so you can't get to the final area without getting everything. Or at least the final boss, because I'm an asshole when it comes to collectathons. I love getting it all. And there we go. So, little tiny shock jump pad to up here. Look at this. Got a good view of the level. I don't know why I didn't like land on top, but N64 version, I don't know if you'd be able to see this whole level. I should really play the N64 version again sometime. You might only be able to see a little bit because of draw distance. 360 version has draw distance, and look, we need 20 tokens. Good thing I've got 30. Mumbo, did you know that you're almost as old, that your game is almost as old as the amount of tokens I have? This game came out in 98? So yeah, this game is 26 years old. I'm proud of pumpkin spout. Make good soup. So this game's older than a lot of most of the people I work with, unfortunately. Which, oof. Putting that in that perspective. So I remember playing this game when I was a kid, let alone playing it now. Grab the Mumbo token. I seen it there. There we go. Now let's climb on top of the hedge maze, shall we? Let's cheat. Let's be a filthy fucking cheater. So let me look at my stuff. View totals. So I have all the Jinjos. I need 3 more, so... So yeah, I got those. So let's just see. We're going to go see if this is all the music. No, it's none. No, I think I'm just keeping things in track in my head. I hear my dogs yip yap youping. It's hard for me to hear them. Probably plain as day for you guys. Hard for me to hear them, unfortunately. So I don't know when they're doing it. Don't know when they're being jerks. Or they just want a cameo at least some way on the recording. Shut up, I'm not getting it. Happy landings, little one. There we go, we just jump in a toilet. So if I would have tried to jump in them as Banjo, it would have been like, ugh. You're too big, Banjo. You're too girthy for me. And, you know, fuck. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Does that take 2 health from me when I'm a pumpkin? Why can't I grab that? There we go, Jesus. Oh my god. Good thing I'm playing the 360 version. 360 version, if I die, I don't lose anything, really. I can't believe you went in there. Now wash your hands, filthy bear. Yeah, I jumped in there. Look, I'll go in the shower. I'm not gross. There we go. I've showered. I've showered. Says Rocco. Here we go. Let's go down this. You never guess that you'd be able to go down there, would you? If it wasn't for the little hole at the bottom, like this hole that you go in, that you can leave, showing you that you can go in there, you would never guess, because that's really dumb. Man, my dogs are really, I don't know how, I really hope they haven't been barking that long. Something tells me they've been barking all the time, which is annoying as hell. So let's go down the well. Sadako, you in here? Nope, doesn't look like Sadako's in here. Be careful getting these musical notes. Okay, I would say, are they all in here? They are. Oh, you son of a fuck! I was trying to not get hit by you. There we go. Musical notes completed. Well done. Well done, me. Well done, Mr. Pumpkin. Well done, Banjo, Pumpkins, and Kazooie. Well, I'm back up to 9 of those. Now we can leave. And we can go do one of the most annoying things ever, just because controls are sensitive. Not because it's really difficult. Controls are just sensitive. And I'm a pumpkin. Oh, and the thing we're about to do is really annoying too, because enemies are faster than pumpkins. Yeah, I really wish my dog would stop barking. Look, this gravestone is faster than a pumpkin. Who would have guessed? No, he wasn't there! Good, I usually get tagged by him. There's this little weird, creepy hut down here. I wish I lived in this. If I was a witch, it'd be great. That gives me some ideas. But Mumbo's just sleeping in my hut. This is my hut, not yours, Mumbo. Fuck you. But now I'm back to Banjo. See, this is the most weird and, like, convoluted thing in the game, which is not saying a whole lot, because the game's not very convoluted, but it's definitely, like, the weirdest, because they put a switch in this casket. There we go. Now I need to be Pumpkin again to leave. Because, you know, pumpkins only in this joint. Now he's going to say something else, isn't he? Pumpkin making Mumbo hungry. Me get pot ready. No, I'm leaving. You have disgraced me one last time. For the last time, motherfucker. Now it's time to go and do the most, the most anxiety-inducing thing in the game. No, I'm stupid for even trying to say that. One of the most anxiety-inducing things in the game. The most anxiety-inducing thing in the game is in the next level, and I am not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. And here we go. This, if my camera will let me control, because this is an N64 game, look at this winding passage. And the only reason it's difficult is because the camera is not very cooperative, and because I get impatient and want to just run. I want to just be free and run. And I made it. You know how hard that was? I almost cried. And what's... Oh, it's Cheeto! What do you got for us? Cheeto Bear and Bird are found once more. Another spell they get. If one more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall Cheeto burn. Nasty witches, so code I shall tell. Enter red feathers on Sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove. Well, let's go do that. Let's go do that. I'll get my witch switch thing. Go and enter that, and then before bothering with this next level, because you know what? This next level makes me want to die for real. Every time I replay this game and I get to this level, I cringe. N64 version, it's like real anxiety, because if you die, you lose all your stupid music notes. You have to collect them again. And the thing that kills me most of the time is at the end of the level. You wait till you see it. You wait till you see this bullshit, and watch me it be my first death of the playthrough. Because Gruntilda actually insults you for your first... I almost died there. Gruntilda actually insults you for your first death. I have not seen that in this file. I don't even know if I've seen it in my other personal playthrough, because guess what? I've actually done that part that I'm talking about without dying, and it was rough. Oh boy, did I want to cry afterwards. You cry if you succeed, you cry if you lose. That's the problem with this next level. So let's go and put our cheat in. Oh, I forgot to get the witch switch. I'll have to go get that after I put the cheat in. Since we're already here and all. Putting the cheats in here is really annoying. Because it's so out of the way. Like, yeah, where else are you going to put them? But it's so out of the way. And the fact that you have to patch up Leaky every time, even in the 360 version, it's weird that they kept it there. They kept music notes consistent, but they never kept this one little thing consistent. Like, wouldn't this be probably be pretty easy for them to keep consistent as well? But no, you have to climb up every time, talk to Leaky, and then... Oh, you have to do it twice. I thought it was just once. I rushed. I was eager to see the death of that man, and I rushed. And by death of that man, I mean that bomb thing in there. Let's see a murder, Leaky. Kill this man. Kill him. Oh, he was over there. There we go. Let's go and put our very, very hard to answer code in here. You dumbass. So it was red feathers. I wonder what this code's gonna do. Remember the last one was blue eggs, and it gave me a lot of eggs. This can't possibly be the same thing, but with red feathers, can it? That would be too obvious. That'd be too obvious. They would never do that. They would never do that. Rareware, too creative to do that. Cheeto? I imagine the guy's creative. He's literally called Cheeto. It's 100 feathers. It's a new maximum. Oh, I interrupted Grunty. Fuck her. But she was just complaining that I took all our feathers. I don't know what she was going to use them for. Torture. Like cock and ball torture. Is that what she had planned for Banjo? With all those feathers? And I stole them from her, so I saved Banjo. I saved him from a fate that he's probably not into. He might be. He's using my voice, so who knows. But he might not be. That also is an option. So let's get back to that witch switch before we have to go on to the level that I am dreading the most. I'm becoming the robot from Clone High, because I have to go and do fucking the next level, and its name is cursed in my memory banks. Never before has 3 words may trigger me so much as Rusty Bucket Bay. Or as I like to call it, which wait, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you later. I'll tell you it later. What I like to call it. It's pretty obvious. You son of a bitch! Don't knock me off. There we go. Okay, now it's time to go back up to unlock the next level. This is weird because the level to unlock, it's like Mumbo's Mountain. The way to unlock the level is pretty much right beside it. But so here it is. This is what I call the level. And get ready for it, because here we go. Let's go to Rusty Fucket Bay.